Hello and welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class C Championship match from the newly renovated Harvard Lanes in Harvard, Massachusetts. I'm Paul Grant along with Duncan MacDougall on Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Free to subscribe, Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Today it's the number 7 seed. Mark, I'd rather have a Van Heynigen, who beat the 1, 2, and 3 seed in the playoffs already, taking on number 2 seed, Justin Ruggiero. 5-string total pinfall to win the championship match, $700 and a championship trophy to the winner, $300 to the runner-up. Defending champion is the Laser, Jeff Little, keeping an official score, and we'll hand the trophy over at the end. So, Duncan MacDougall, welcome, guys. Good luck today. 5-string format, total pinfall, overtime if we tie. Mark is the visiting bowler. He'll go first. Great crowd on hand. Welcome, Duncan MacDougall on the play-by-play. Missing a pin, be a reset.
Yep.
I do want 139.
I do want to note that 126 and 126 record is not entirely accurate. He inherited. So he actually went 118 and 92 in his matches.
In Troy Fournier in Class A, the number 3 seed was 10 and 32 from Keith Beaupre, and he was the number 3 seed.
Yeah. Outstanding what these bowlers have been able to do. They came in as already behind and made up a lot of ground. Mark, as you said, snuck into the playoffs and defeated the class of the Class C in South.
If you missed the Class D championship match, a good one. Joe Vieira hung on to beat Rich Lerman. Watch it on Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
Extremely clutch bowling at the end there. He threw a massive hammer in the 9th. Oh, Mark left the post and scoots right by it. He's got 5 pins to shoot at, the 4 horsemen and the 7. Van Heynigen started the playoffs. He went down to Yarmouth, Massachusetts, out on the Cape, and defeated Mike Fabrizio-Smith. He then went all the way over to Spare Time on the opposite side of the Massachusetts ACST bowling. So he gets an 8-box, 16 through 2.
It's a 7 there, actually, 1, 7, 10.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you very
you're
much.
further back to the left. It's the 7 points in the corner. Hard to see from your standing.
Well, I appreciate you checking me on that. 15 through 2, therefore.
Got each other's back here.
Yeah. So he went all the way over to Spare Time, took down the number 1 seed, Peter Janton Jr., and then met in the middle, Millis, Massachusetts, through, as I said, 600 even against Brandon Fendo Martins.
Watch out for Brandon Martins. Watch out for him.
Up-and-coming bowler
that
for
guy,
sure.
That guy's got the it factor.
Extremely explosive. We seem to be having a few hiccups on lane 10 as we're taking our time getting
They just
set
put
up.
new sidewalls in recently. Yes, the pins are flying in a sense today. We had some big strings earlier.
They are indeed. Yeah, these sidewalls are still only on these 2 lanes.
Yes, they're going to be on. They got all the stuff sitting back. They're working on it all during the summer. All 14 lanes. This place looks beautiful.
House for ACST.
That's right. He'll handle the championship presentation later on. The first defending champion of Class C. Now he's in Class B. Didn't quite make the playoffs this year. Book your birthday parties, corporate events here, 204 Ayer Road, A-Y-E-R, Ayer Road, Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Massachusetts.
Just off Route 2. Yep. Get off Route 2, you drive north about 5 minutes, you're right here. Easy to get to. Oh no, Mark Van Heynigen, another eagle. This time he leaves them all up on the sides.
On my 18th birthday, I got a 24-pack for my birthday one year. I don't drink anymore, I can't stand it now. Mostly water now.
A little too sweet for you?
Now, yeah, back that I loved it. Joined the league, and for just 3 years of Candlepin bowling, he's in the ACST championship match in his first season.
How about that?
The number 2 seed and missed first place by 1 pin. Talk about it in just a minute. Beautiful ball, the crossover 8, 6 right, 9. Beautiful ball, the crossover 8, 6 right, 9 left.
Wow, that is outstanding delivery. This man is great form.
He was down 38 going to the match against Spencer Aleci in the 5th string in Academy and lost by 42, and that cost him first place. Spare! Wow. Great start to this championship match. Justin Ruggiero, R-U-G-G-I-E-R-O. I before E except after C most of the time. But then there's E-I.
Throws a great power ball, comes over from right to left.
Up 2 in the ball right now. Both bowlers with 1 spare.
How about it?
2 accurate. He gets a spread eagle. Shades of Mark Van Heynigen.
I feel like I only saw 2 spread eagles in the whole D match. I've already seen 3 so far in this one.
Takes an early 14-8 lead up against a 42 plus 1/2. Whoa, what a try!
My goodness. On that spread eagle leave, you got to throw a great ball like that and get a little lucky. He threw the perfect ball, just didn't get the luck.
Nice, 10.
How about it?
24 through 2 on Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Free to subscribe, never a charge. Home of the skins competition at Leader Lanes, Nashville, New Hampshire, with Cory, Aleci, Jordan Britton, and others. Also, very occasional podcast, Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Very occasional podcast. Ruggiero bounces left, gets 4.
We saw Mark just make this one.
Got the object pin, the head pin, 3 in the 10.
Just a hair light. Great bid on it, though.
Early in the first of 5. Beautiful Harvard Lanes, must-see place. Great food, great prices, too. Pizza's awesome. Pretzel bites as well. 8 on the field goal. 32 through 3, up 8 still, up against an 8 and a spare. From Mark Van Heynigen.
Good central location, too. A lot of north and south bowlers can both come here. Have a good time.
Justin, 171 and 81. Second behind the General, Brian Patton, who beat in the conference finals. What a year the General had.
Yeah.
Was on Alex in Class D, the 4th seed this year also.
I'm seeing double, Paul. Deja vu. Same leave.
Instant replay.
Some good wood in the back there to maybe give it a ride. Those 2 pins, the 9 and the 10, are both covered.
ACST average 105.51, high single 142 in the ACST, missed left.
Ball's out of Academy, right?
Balls out of Academy Lanes, pub 125, Haven, Mass. That is correct?
Yeah. He told me he likes the middle room, which we just saw was very tough to the mixed world bowlers all weekend.
Nice out, and that is a wobbling 9. 41, 32 up 9, up against a spare. High ACST 560. Home record 92 and 34, but more importantly on the road, which is neutral house, 79 and 47.
That's outstanding.
30 and 26 in the road against playoff teams. Ruggiero, 4-2 split. His wife Krista here in attendance.
It's a bit of a washout here.
Real nice lady. Really keeps him focused. If he gets off his game, she really sets him straight.
Depending on how this ball is, yeah, he might need it right here.
1-7, 6-10.
Half started so well. That spread eagle on the fill really just gets you.
Working his consistency and keeping level-headed when things don't go his way.
I feel like that's every other bowler.
Head pin it for a 7-48 half. A 7 fill from Mark Van Heynigen to take the lead, and back with the play-by-play is the one and only Duncan MacDougall.
Thank you very much. Not the one and only, sadly. There's many of us. We're just all out in Scotland for the most part.
D-U-N-C-A-N, Duncan?
D-U-N-C-A-N. Yep.
So Duncan MacDougall, the 21st? Like Henry the 8th?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you how many there
That's
are.
your research project for the summer, okay?
Oh, that's a big rabbit
How many
hole
Duncan
to fall
MacDougalls out there in the world?
down. Currently, there's many.
There's a lot of Paul Grants, you know that. One was from Wales. He was actually Mr. Universe, Paul Grant. I saw him on TV as a kid. That guy's a Hulk.
The only famous Duncan MacDougall, there's a mad scientist trying to weigh the soul, the human soul.
I'm not saying you're a mad scientist.
Oh, no, this wasn't me. Hold on. I want to be very clear. I am not this man. I am not trying to weigh anything like that. I am just a bowler. Okay. Great 7th fill from Mark. He goes off the head.
You don't have a lab in your basement?
Not. Yeah. Let's go with no.
All right, takes the lead, 49-48 here in the first of 5.
1-9-10. How about this? Oh, just a hair high. Catches the wood. Doesn't quite do what he needs it to do. He needed to be a little fuller on that pin. Drive it back. 9-10 left standing. He's looking for a 9 box here. Mark, deadly accurate pinner. Throws a nice controlled ball. Gets a 9 out of it.
Let's get an update from Kevin Burns on the stats. What do you got, Kevin?
The first half, Mark went 3 for 3 head pin hits, 3 splits, made 1 spare. Justin went 2 head pin hits, 2 splits, 1 makeable spare leave, and made that 1 spare leave.
All right, thanks, Kevin Burns. Back to Duncan.
How about it? Mark Van Heynigen. Oh, he looked like it was going to be a spread eagle, but it broke up.
It's like not that again.
Yeah, carved out the whole left side that time. He's got the 3, the 6, and the 10 left. Looking to run down this 3-pinner. The ball looks good, and it's gone.
Second spare of the first.
Mark Van Heynigen, bang.
Okay. I forgot to mention this conference finals. They have a cat named Sam. Sam the cat. Hope he's doing better in the hospital last night.
Thoughts and prayers with him. All right, Mark looking to find that pocket for this fill.
Not to be confused with Salem the cat on Teenage Witch, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Mark gets away from him a little bit. He's still going to get 5 out of it. Has a Cory.
I did have a cat named Salem, by the way. He didn't wear jeans either.
Was it a black cat?
It was a black cat,
Had
Salem.
to be,
Yep, my
has to
hometown,
be a black
Salem,
cat.
Mass. Yep. Some people dress their cats up.
Mark, how about it? Oh, great bit of the Cory.
So no Salem jeans for my cat Salem.
Just a hair heavy. He's got the 4-7 left standing. Piece of wood in front. It looks a little dastardly, but we'll see what happens.
But not monthly.
He's going to give it a ride. And he plows it back. Great 10. 83 through 8. 3 over par, as Bob Lee likes to say. This is ACST C. These bowlers average between 100 and 110 usually. Mark Van Heynigen from Catuit, Mass. Originally from Westfield, bowls out of Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts. That is a tough house, Paul, let me tell you. Very, very tough house. Oh my goodness. He throws a great ball, plucks out the 1, 3, 8, 9. Not a leave you see very often. He's got the check mark +2.
He has a 106 average, 108 his best season high.
Yeah, high five, 600 on the dot against Fendo Martins. High single, 145, I believe, or 143. High triple, 376. I have 385 right here. That might be wrong, though. It's somewhere in the high 300s.
That's what he gave me when I did the conference final.
I think he might have beaten it in the conference finals. He bowled outstandingly against Brandon Martins. That's where he hit his high triple. That's 600 even. Tell you, it's fun to hit 600s. No better time to throw your first than a conference final ACST matchup.
A 120 average. And last year, Jeff Little, the defending champ, keeping official score, the laser, he threw a 561. Mike Fabrizio Smith was 6 seed. He was a 7 seed. Jeff Little, he threw it was 561 to 560.
Yeah, that was a crazy tight match. All right, 9 box for Mark Van Heynigen, 92 through 9. Last 3 pitches of the string for him. Looked like a Colery, but he took out the sleeper pin. Now it's just a Horseman. Horseman left, as they like to say. The 1, 2, 4, 7. Mark's just got to hit that head pin. A little light if he can. He's on it. Oh, no. Threw the same exact ball as he got the Colery with and leaves the same 2 pins.
He had a flip-flop record, 54 and 72 at home, but on the road, 72 and 54. 30 and 40 against playoff teams on the road. That
bodes well when you come into a house like Harvard Lane's neutral house. Never had an ACST match before.
But brand new sidewalls are 9 and 10. They'll be all here eventually in this 14-lane beautiful renovated facility. The bathrooms are amazing too.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll have to check them out later. The place is moving. You can tell. Oh, he goes just a hair high. Gets an 8 box for 100 even. Mark Van Heynigen starting strong. Paul Grant with the next 5 boxes for Justin Ruggiero, second half.
Thank you, Justin. Phil's with 7 and 5 in his 2 spares. No strikes for the number 7 seed, Mark Van Heynigen. Justin Ruggiero has a 48 half. Will need 1 mark to take the lead after 1. It's 5-string total pinfall. During the 18-week season, it's 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 4 for total, 14 points on the line. But in the playoffs, obviously, total pinfall, overtime. If we tie, it's only happened twice in the past, 2019 and 2022.
We'll confirm the scores at the end of each string with the official scorer, Jeff Liggle.
Justin 136. He got it! His second spare of the first.
Bang! Justin making it look easy.
58 in the ball through 6 tie. He's up against a spare 5 next. His wife, Krista, also keeping score unofficially.
Yeah, what is that? 5 people keeping score right now? 4?
Yeah.
Never have enough redundancy.
Does Kevin Burns scorekeeping count, though?
That's a good question.
He gets 4 on that fill.
Going to go with a yes because you're just merciless.
His second four fill, the string. 62, 58 up 4.
Kevin's giving me a look right now. I think he's done with your stuff, Paul.
We have a good time with Kevin. He's a good guy.
Is Kevin having a good time is the important question.
Yeah, you know,
with that, though.
if you're friends, you can have fun with each other, you know?
I didn't want to see Kevin give it a little more. I see a little one-sided right now. I think he can bring the heat.
His girlfriend, fiance, Terry Ann Gilbert, loves it when I tease him.
Well, I think he can bring the heat.
That's why I do it.
Terry
told me.
Don't be afraid to get after him, Kevin.
Terry told me it's okay to do that. She wants me to do that. She gets a kick out of it. Gets a giggle out of it. He gets an 8 that time. 70. Now he's down 3 in the string. First to 5. Championship match. Class C in its second year.
He's facing 10-9-8 though. If he gets a mark, he can cut into it. Ooh.
Again, that same shot he had.
It's opposite leave, actually.
Yep, mirror side.
Mirror side. I got a lot of this at CPL, and that means you didn't throw the best ball. You got the wrong pocket. You got to be really flush on this to blow it up. Oh, not there.
He defeated Craig Powers, the number 7 seed, 539 to 499, including a 118 first and a 124 fourth. The most impressive one we'll talk about next. 158. Against number 3 seed. Watch out for Jeremy Van Dyke of Leader Lanes, National New Hampshire. He won at 548 to 531. He was down 21 after 3. Then a 116 and 124, the final two strings, had 12 spares and 2 strikes. And then defeated the General, Brian Patton, the number 1 seed, 528 to 513, including a 119 third.
He said that was one of the most fun days he's had bowling. Oh, no.
Look at this, the 1 and the 9.
Oh, no.
Miko, take a video of that one.
It's the W plus the back pin. That is rare. Doesn't matter how fast or slow a house is. This just happens. You throw a good pocket ball and it decides to do nothing. That's a great second ball, though.
And to the 4-7-10.
Oh, how about it? Get over, Sleep. Oh, yeah.
Remember those pinball games, a little flapper that moves?
Yeah. Just nudged it by. How about this? All right.
It'd be an 8.
That's as good of an 8 as you can throw right there, Paul. I'll tell you. 85.
85 through 9. Final box of the first string, 4 strings to go. The difference, in a sense, is the marks. Mark has 12 bonus pins on 2 spares. Justin Ruggiero, a pair of 4s. Mark has pinned him 1 pin better.
That's the game right there. It's still going to be a tight match through 1, though, and that's what we as the viewers want, for sure.
What's up with these spread eagles today?
That's 4.
For those who don't know the pin numbers, the pins on the left are the 2-4-7. The pins on the right are the 3-6-10. A splitting headache.
1% chance.
That's for Class A bowlers. Even less for Class C.
Yeah.
He almost played it early. He got 5 of the 6 that time. Same spot.
Yeah, he's going to need a nice out here.
I always joke when I do that for a 4 box. I just say, at least I'm on the head pin.
If that's where you miss, that's where you want to miss, but you don't really want to miss.
Tough 5 and a disappointing 90 start. The number 7 seed, Mark Van Heynigen, leads the number 2 seed, Justin Ruggiero, 100 to 90, a 10-pin lead, 4 strings to go. Paul Grant, Duncan MacDougall, Cory Aleci on Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Candlepin Corner on YouTube, featuring skins, broadcast from Leader Lanes, National New Hampshire, and their very occasional podcast. Duncan MacDougall, play-by-play.
I thought you were going to take these 5.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, no,
that's right.
Paul, you're not going to get away that easily. Why don't you go on?
That's right. I did say that. Look at my notes there. All right, stuck in parallel time. Mark Van Heynigen, a Dark Shadows reference. When you want to get away, go into parallel time.
Scores are confirmed. Official scorekeeper now Greg Gouillard as Jeff Little takes a break.
Just missed right every first triangle. Against Brandon Martins, he had a 125 first, a 95 second, a 110 third, a stunning 142 fourth, and a 128 fifth, a 135 average, those last 2. Not bad for Class C.
Tremendous finish.
A
he needed it, too.
Yep. He gets an 8 that time to start the second of 5. Championship match.
Brandon Martins is usually the one that's been erupting on his opponents like that. He'll throw those big strings. Mark gave it right back to him.
And Brandon was up 27 after the second and third. They tied the third. He had a 135 second, Brandon, but he got away after that from him. But watch out for him next season. Getting better and better every year and hungry to do it. And look at this, a spread eagle again, this time throwing the 9 for added measure.
Man, this is vicious.
Look at Kevin Burns track the spread eagles today. There's been a lot of them.
It's 5.
5 altogether.
Eagle variants, at least. There's been pins there, pins gone, but as long as the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 6 are up, it's an eagle variant.
And he throws in the same spot.
Shades of Justin in that last box. Let's see if he can throw an out ball.
And he gets a 5, so even Steven, you could say. 13 through 2 in string number 2. Next, Dan Carlson, the call of myself, the Class B championship match. Number 1 seed Jim Hunter out of Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Already have 1 champion, Joe Vieira in Class D. Takes on number 2 seed John Aleci out of Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. That's next.
It's going to be a great match as well.
And almost another spread eagle. What is going on?
This one's not an eagle variant, though. He does have an object pin to shoot at here. 3 pin is the one in front. See if he can give it a ride, cut it over. How about it? Oh, just scoots by.
3-10 right, 4-7 left. I'd go for the short 2 on the left here.
I agree.
Listen, Duncan MacDougall, you're pretty smooth with these shots, right, Duncan?
I do. I try my best. It's easier said than done, Candlepin bowling. That's a great out ball right there.
We'll take an 8.
21, 2-3.
Slow start. He won the first, 190. Cory Aleci on the controls. Mike Ramparado with the setup. Greg Gouillard keeping the official score again. Greg Guiar, the soothing sounds of Greg Guiar on Candlepin Bowling Network keeping the official score.
Kevin Burns is Paul's punching bag as well.
Hey, Rocky needed a punching bag, you know? Yo, Adrian. I was given full permission from Terry Ann Gilbert to give him grief in a good way, never in a bad way.
Okay, I understand.
Never in a bad way.
How many times have we seen Mark do that? My goodness.
You know, talk about this.
He gets the horseman, he takes out the 1-2, and leaves the back 2 pins. He's going to make a 10 out of it again. Yep, there you go.
So against Peter Janton, he beat the number 1 seed 560 to 549, including a 128 fourth to help win it. He had 15 spares, 2 strikes, 11 10 boxes, 32 head pin hits, and 21 splits. That's pretty good, 32 head pin hits for a C bowler.
He's caught fire. He does not throw the hardest ball, but he is extremely accurate, as you've seen. He's hit a lot of head pins thus far. And when he's off like that, he's not off by much. Another horseman leave.
Against Brandon Martins in the conference finals, 600 to 569, beat the 3 seed, 38 head pin hits, 18 splits.
Yeah, that was an absolute
76%.
That was a clinic. You say 38 head pins. I bet he hit probably 70 to 75%.
76 was
70% of his objects, though. Not even his first ball,
Yep.
but his second and third. He was on point.
Another 10. 10's won a lot of championships.
Sit down with a 41.5. Not what he's looking for, but good pinning at the end. Brings
Good
it
finish.
back.
2 10s last 2. And now at the play-by-play, if you don't mind, Duncan MacDougall.
I guess I'll go ahead. Back on lane 10, Justin Ruggiero looking to bounce back from a tough first string. He did have 2 marks, did not fill them the way he wanted, and left a lot of pins on the deck. By my count, I'm going to do this real quick. 18 pins left on the deck. He's definitely looking to bounce back from that. He only gained 8 of those back on spares on this fills, which, yep, that's math, baby. Tough break right there as he gets a half Worcester start. First half Worcester of the match for either bowler.
Don't remind me. I hate those shots.
Well, Justin hates him too. He goes lemon drop on the other side, tries to play a safety shot, and gets away from him.
That is a youch. It's a yikes and an ouch. A youch. Put that one in the dictionary.
It might already be at this point. You've said it enough. I think they've taken note.
Call up Webster.
Oh, what an out ball. Justin Ruggiero, power ball for an 8-box.
Have you won the Powerball yet, Duncan?
I don't gamble.
Have you got a Christmas gift, a Powerball season ticket?
No, I get scratchers occasionally for Christmas and all that, but that's about
What's
it.
your biggest amount you've won?
$10.
I won my $2. Better After Dead movie?
Yeah.
John Cusack, you know that reference?
I don't off the top of my head. Whoa, melting sloppy strike. Justin Ruggiero in the pocket. Had a steep yell house leave, and it all fell over. Last pin to fall was the 2-pin.
First strike? Yep.
Yep, first strike of the match for either bowler. 18 and 2 balls through 2, Justin Ruggiero.
You got to see Better After Dead. It's a classic comedy farce. John Cusack was in it. I won my $2.
I'll give it a look. Cusack's a great actor. Definitely worth a watch.
I think it was 1985-86. John Hughes wrote that movie.
All right, Justin Ruggiero looking for another pocket right here. Let's see if he can fill it up. Justin, how about it? Oh, that was a monster ball. Even better than the strike ball. Leaves 2 pins up, though. The 4 and the 8.
He had a triple strike late in the season as well.
Those are hard to come by. I'm still waiting for my first in league play. Justin, bang! Spare on strike. Big 20 box. Scarborough, Maine, eat your heart out. 28 through 2, 38 in a ball through 3.
3 spares in the match. Go with 1 strike.
Hitting a lot of objects right now. Let's see if he's hitting them well, too. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And that's how you fill your strikes, 10s.
Yeah, started out with 2 rough balls as he went half Worcester lemon drop and then came back firing. His past 4 balls have all been deadly accurate. Throws a hard pitch, too. We don't have Bob Lee here with the radar gun. If I had to guess, that's a 38-mile-an-hour ball, something around there. Fills it up with 8 as he is going to find himself at 46 through 3. Tough leave here, though. He's got the – oh, that wood fell off, too. 8-10.
I'm going to talk to the manager, Skeeter Burse, after this. Officially Burse, his name.
All right.
Look at this. Oh, the ball rolled by the 8.
Oh, man. That would have been nuts. That would have brought the house down.
That would have been 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's going to have to pin out for a 10 box here. And he's going to scoop by 55 through 4.
All right. Skeeter Burst, the manager, doing a great job here. What a place you've done. What a job you've done here.
Oh, thank you very much. Took a lot of hours, but we're trying to make it a nice house for the bowlers again.
Talk to the viewers how they can get website or phone number to book parties, lane reservations.
Yeah, you just go onto the harvardlanes.com, candlepin.com, or go onto the Facebook page, Harvard Lanes, and you can make reservations. You can email us in any questions or all. We want to make this place a great place for bowlers to come back to.
Tell us what you offer for food and services here, also in the arcades as well.
So we got some free arcades for some kids. We got a bunch of food, good food menu. Got some beer in on tap. Everything's coming together nicely. We still got a soft opening right now. Our major grand opening is going to be near Labor Day.
And the food, the prices are really good here as well.
Yeah, we try to keep them down for people so that way it's not outrageous for a bowling alley. But so far, everybody's been liking it.
The place is gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we got brand new lanes in, brand new balls in, brand new pins in. So hopefully,
and new sidewalls also coming in.
Yeah, I've already done the sidewalls on lanes 9 and 10 that they're bowling on now, and more lanes will be coming soon.
All right, thanks, Skeeter.
Thank you.
Good continued success. Skeeter Burst, manager here. Duncan, update real quick.
65 half for Justin as he pinned out for a 10 on that last box, throwing an outstanding ball.
And all I have to say is Class C, folks, Class C.
All right, Paul Grant with the next 5 for Mark.
Mark Van Heynigen. Heynigen with a G. 1368. His family watching here. His wife Maris here in attendance.
I call this one the baby Colery.
But no Sam the Cat, who's not doing well today. Nice shot. Oh, too bad. What's wrong with that?
That's a brutal
The
sleeper
look of
pin.
disbelief on his face.
Sticks.
This should be a layup for a 10 box on lane 9. Which it is. Another 10. What else is new?
3 straight 10s for Mark.
51 through 6 in the second of 5 on Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, free of charge. Candlepin Corner. 2 words, Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
Mark's
Great.
Yep, sorry.
Great skins action also. Sorry, Duncan, go
No,
ahead.
you're all good. Mark looking to Mark. Needs it to keep it alive right here.
3, 6, 10, 7, 8 left. He's got wood to the left at 3, not the friendliest leave.
That is a head pinless split right there. Head pin was the last to fall of that group.
Not a head pin hit officially then, if it falls backwards.
That's correct.
Kevin Burns would count it for himself, pad his stats.
You might too.
Nah, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say. All right. I don't hate this wood. He's going to try and pinball it. No!
Good try. He's up to 7.
What a bid right there.
Against number 1 seed Peter Janton, he had 15 spares, 2 strikes.
Hard to do at spare time.
Another 10.
Wonky house.
61 through 7. No marks yet here in the second of 5. Championship match, Class C, in its second season. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour on Facebook Messenger, contact Danny Finn, Finn. Danny Finn on Facebook Messenger for the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour starting in September.
You can also reach his personal cell phone at. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to him.
No, I used to give the phone number, the lanes to call, and he said, no, don't do that anymore now. I'm never there half the time when they call.
Yeah.
He broke up that 1-1 split, looking at the 6 for a spare. But he missed it. Who's Nas from his family watching?
It's a big swing in the match right there. That would have been nice to get him back into it.
And Mark, his first Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Put a buck in, Mark. 71 through 8. You mentioned he had that 142 fourth and 128 fifth in the conference final at Ryan's Millis. He had 15 10 boxes also with 15 spares and 4 strikes.
I'll bet he didn't leave many pins on the deck that day either.
Another good hit pin hit, 9 again.
Same pin.
A tap of the 6 holds up. All his division opponents made the playoffs. Peter Janton Jr., Brian, no surprise, and Matt DePuro.
That's crazy that a whole division makes the playoffs.
Happened last year in Class C also in Jeff Little's division.
How about it?
Spare! The crowd goes wild. 81 of the ball through 9.
Big Phil here brings him back into it. See 9 and another. Mark Van Heynigen found the pocket right now.
Justin Ruggiero up next, a 65 half. At the half, Justin's up 24 in the string. He's up 14 in the match. Van Heynigen, beautiful ball in the pocket, a little thin, 5. 86-9. Another mark for the Century Club.
Hey, this goes right here. This goes. He's throwing a great ball for it.
Won the first 190. Wood must settle down by rule.
Just go right around it here. You can catch it on the way if you need to, but see him hit an object.
For another one. No.
Yeah, didn't quite do what he needed to with that wood.
Through 22 strikes during the season, 182 spares, 2 out of 20 10 boxes, 47%. Perfect box percentage. Not too bad for a Class C bowler.
I'm sorry, you only said 22 strikes?
22 strikes.
Wow.
Tougher house, Buzzards Bay. So he gets a 10. And he ends up a second string total of 96, 196 through 2 for the number 7 seed, Mark Van Heynigen. Justin Ruggiero has a chance to keep the lead after 2. Cory Aleci doing a great job of the controls. Micro Imparato on the technology.
Score of 96 is confirmed by Greg Gouillard, official scorer.
Justin Ruggiero, strong half, 65. Had a spare strike combination. The spare fill had an 8 on it. Strike spare combination.
I'll tell you, good halves are fun. What's better is a good string. Let's see if he can put together another one. And
What a yikes. Back to you, Duncan.
oh, that's disgusting. Wrong pin the wrong way, and it chops through everything. And he's got everything but the 2 pin left standing. You play this exactly like a half Worcester, though. Go outside on that head pin, just like that.
Look at
oh
that.
My goodness.
It's kind of like the half Worcester. They used to have to be like punch right to the middle. I hate that shot.
He throws a power ball, and it does great when it hits the pocket. But if you're just a hair full, you start to punch through a lot. You don't leave a lot of wood on the deck. It makes it challenging. Tough 5 box right there.
He's had 2 5 box to match, and Mark Van Heynigen has 5 also in the match.
That's daylight for Mark Van Heynigen.
He's up 70 to 51 through 6 completed boxes, up 19 in the string, up 9 in the match. Update from Kevin Burns.
So Mark wins 6 headpin hits, 3 splits, 2 9 drops, 2 makeable spares, made 1 of them.
How about the 9 drop conversions?
Only 1.
All right, thank you. Another half Worcester, brutal.
Yeah, Justin's all over that 2 pin right now, which is great when it's the only one left standing, but not where he wants to be right now with the head pin left up.
His wife Krista giving that stern look like, get it together, Justin.
Yeah, this is a test of metal right now, and that's a tough one right there. He's got to reset himself right here. This game at this level is 85 to 90% pure mental at this rate. You know how to throw a good ball. You know what it feels like. It's
And
just finding that right there.
Back-to-back 5s, unbelievable.
That's 10 through his last 2. That's not where he wants to be.
He hit a 65 half. Welcome to trials and tribulations of Candlepin Bowling.
Yep. Hey, he's doing what he needs to right now. He's sitting down. He's taking a reset. He's seeing if I can find it again. He's all smiles up there, though. So
He's up 14 in the string, only up 4 in the match. He's up against a spare 5.
yeah, all of a sudden a 24-pin
And
leads down to 14. As Mark, he did actually end up having a perfect half. 6 10 boxes in that last match, or that last string. Let's see a baby split conversion from Justin Ruggiero right here. He's got the 1, 2, 4, and the 9 pin as the sleeper. Just hit that 3-pinner, see if you can sense something dancing off the wall. How about it? Oh, he does. He nudges the 9-pin. It wiggles a hair, but won't go down. Great bid right there. That's the first good ball we've seen from him in this half. And how about a 10 box? Back on it. His objects right here. 85 through 8.
So still up 14 in the string, up 4 in the match, up against a spare 5 and a 10. So need a mark to keep the lead heading into the middle string.
Yeah, he's looking for more right here. He's found his objects now. Those last 2 balls were pure.
We got the defending champ, Jeff Little, the Laser, who won the first season. No one can take that away from you, Jeff.
Nope, no one can. No one can. How's everything going, Paul?
Hey, how are
today?
you? You going to give out the championship presentation at the end?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Now, do you get to keep your own trophy still?
Yes.
I know you do.
Yes. I actually was going to bring it, but I had to work today, so it's at home, safe and sound. So this has been a good match so far.
You'll be bowling here next season, your ACST matches also.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you down here to do some of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Get the corporate jet ready.
I will. I'll do my best.
All right. Thanks. The Laser, Jeff Little. Great guy, great bowler. Bowled the old Masons in Leominster. A W leave, 189, back to Duncan.
Yeah, Justin carved out a couple on his first 2 balls, and he's going to get a 1-8 lead for an 8 box. Not what he's looking for right here. He's only 93 through 9 after a 65 half. He's gone 5, 5, 10, and 8.
So the lead changes back to Mark Van Heynigen's way.
Yeah, only picked up 28 pins so far this half. He needs a mark to get to the 40s for the half and get the lead back.
Just up 7 in the string, down 3 in the match, up against a 10 box.
Yeah. Justin. Oh, that's a bomb. Good night. Justin Ruggiero goes hammer time. Drops everything. 9-pin last to fall, as that is a big hammer right there to maintain his momentum.
Second strike of the string, second of the match. Has spare 8 also, 2 spare 4s in the first.
Don't expect to see a lot of strikes from Mark Van Heynigen. He's only thrown 22, but Justin Ruggiero with that ball all day, he's going to throw a lot of hammers.
And that's the face of the ACST right there, Duncan. Danny Finn, the commissioner. I call him the CEO, the jack of all trades. He's the commissioner. He's the one you want to contact on Facebook Messenger. Danny Finn also does the podcast with Jeremy Seaholm, the Approach podcast, free on all your favorite channels. We'll talk to Danny about this podcast just a moment. Danny Finn.
It's not the prettiest face, but it's the one we have. So
you don't get paid double time on Sundays, triple time. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but I figured I got to get my cardio in. So, but now I'm trying really hard not to show everybody I'm out of breath.
Now talk about your podcast with Jeremy Seaholm.
I still have a podcast with Jeremy Seaholm.
Oh, you call it Candlepin Corner. Very occasional podcast.
We had one with Glennis. Unfortunately, we had some audio glitch, and then we keep needing to redo it. At some point, we're going to get back into it. We keep talking about it, but at some point, we're going to put that talk into action. Basically, what it is we got together, we started interviewing bowlers. We're probably going to try to interview some of the bowlers here that win. It's something we do need to get back into, but basically, we want bowlers and streamers and owners to be able to tell their story, and it's just something we can keep in a capsule forever.
The Approach podcast, where can they find it?
You can find it anywhere. Just type in The Approach, a Candlepin Bowling podcast. Jeremy's in charge of where it all. I know it's on Spotify, and iTunes, and a million other places. That's all his wheelhouse.
Are you out of breath now?
Yeah, I ran down the lane. I can't do 120 feet. I forget it's 60 both ways.
All right, take 10 laps from the building.
You'll find me out back past.
Danny Finn, okay. Middle string.
So Justin finished with a 7 on that strike field, put him at a 110, gives him a 4-pin lead. Mark Van Heynigen back up there. He leaves a diamond, first diamond leave of the day for either bowler, and he can't quite get the object, slides by. He's got the 3-6 left standing for 10 bucks.
200 to 196, the number 2 seed Justin Ruggiero needs the number 7 seed Mark Van Heynigen.
Let's see if Mark can keep his perfect box alive. Gets it. That is Mark's 8th straight perfect box. Coming over from the second game as he gets 10. We're going to build on it right here.
We'll have a new champion, obviously, as Jeff Little is now in Class B. The whole reason to get in this ACST is to move up the ladder.
Yeah, right now I'm on the bubble for Class A, and I know that I'm not the highest average going in, but I want to bowl against the best. I'm looking forward to either being in the B or the A. It doesn't matter much to me, but
it's great for your game. You get better by bowling with the best people.
That's exactly correct. If I had a choice, I go into the A 10 times out of 10. It's not about the money for me. It's about the competition. It's about getting better. Oh, man, Mark Van Heynigen had a tough 2 and 10 split. Makes a great bid, sends the 2 over and overcut it. 10-pin left standing. Mark trying to stay perfect. Does. Another 10 box. As he's 20 through 2. XX. I like to do this with bowlers. When they keep going 10 boxes, you keep it in Roman numerals. For scoring, a lot of the times you put an X when they get a 10 in this.
His lowest score, by the way, is the second string, by the way. He had 99 average on the road this year, 96 this string.
Yeah, so right on par for him right there.
His best string, he had 3 strings of 106 average. It's the first, 4th, and 5th. He averaged 112 on the 4th.
This man is a very consistent bowler. He's got the lambda left up, the 1, 2, 4 with the 9 as the sleeper. Puts a great bid on it and just cuts through. Plops the head pin out. And now he's got the side saddle triangle.
He has a 142, a 139, and a 137 for his high singles this year.
And for a 10 box, wow, what a 10. Mark Van Heynigen, 10 straight perfect boxes.
Let's talk to Kevin Burns, updating the stats. Kevin.
So where am I? So
You're in Harvard Lanes.
yeah, I know that ball. Justin went 4 hairpin hits, 1 split, 1 makeable spare leaf, made it, 2 strikes. He's up by 4 in the match.
Thanks, Kevin. Duncan.
Van Heynigen, tough leave right here. He's got the check mark plus the 7-pin, but I like this wood on it. If he just blows up this check mark proper, it should go. That wood nestled right up to the 5-pin, the one in the middle, should give it a ride. How about it? Oh, no! He's going to need to make a heck of an out right here to stay perfect. As the throws a great ball at it, just doesn't quite go. 5-7, left standing. Mark, how about it? Oh, there it goes.
Hey, what's wrong with him? He's supposed to get a 10 box.
His run of 10 consecutive perfect boxes comes to an end.
How dare he get a 9 box?
I know, the nerve, leaving pins up like that.
We'll have to do an investigation afterwards.
I'm going to give him grief, win or lose.
What a great guy he is, too, though.
Couldn't be a better guy. Just all smiles. Maybe not when he's bowling, because none of us are all smiles when we're bowling, but off the lanes, just a tremendous individual.
Yes, he is.
All right, this is a tough leave here. He's got the 4 horsemen plus the 7-8. And he's going to drift off his object right there. 1-7-8 left standing for his third ball. He's going to be markless, but still have a pretty good half going, as he's struggling to get it going on lane 10. How about this for a 9? Great bid. 48 at the half. 2 pins left standing. No marks.
Halfway through his match.
Nothing wrong with that.
The number 2, Justin Ruggiero, Class C championship match from Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. 204 Ayer Road, A-Y-E-R. Harvard Lanes, brand new, renovated 14 lanes, brand new pins, brand new bowling balls, brand new almost everything.
Grand opening coming up in a couple of months. Soft opening right now, but you're going to want to check this place out. It's a great atmosphere.
Great food here also.
Good food. Good times all around.
Please support Harvard Lanes. 3-5-10 for Justin Ruggiero.
I love this shot. I know I shouldn't, but I love this shot. It's a fun one to make.
How do you play it? You go inside, you go outside the 3-pin?
I put the ball between the 3 and the 7.
You got it.
He goes inside, grabs it.
Spare to start his middle string. He's got 4 spares, 2 strikes in the match.
Yeah, Van Heynigen only 3 spares, but he's been pinning excellently. Had a couple of hiccups, a 7 box and a 5 box. Everything else has been 8s, 9s, and 10s, mostly 10s.
You see a lot of matches that people don't get as many marks, but they pin well and they fill their marks well.
Yeah, even with a 5 box, last game, Mark Van Heynigen only left 9 pins on the deck. How crazy is that?
Ruggiero in lane 10 on the head pin.
Get over.
Strike, yes! The kingpin falls. A slight delay. His 3rd strike of the match. Wow.
It's a great start right there from Justin. Couldn't ask for more.
20 through 1, 30 plus 2 through 2 for the number 2 seed.
I almost gasped when this guy told me his high 5 is only 560. He throws a ball that looks like it could be in the 600s any end of the day.
Again, folks, this is why Kids Bowl free program is great for you to get your kids involved. 2 free strings. It's awesome, and their family's bowling because of it, and they got other people to bowl because of it. Just like the ACST brings fans to the center, spend money, help revenue the centers, keep them alive and thriving. And they join leagues, join tournaments, like Sarah Wright and so many others. On the head pin, 2-1 split. On the left is the 4, on the right is the 3 left, 6 right.
Just a hair heavy that time.
He's on a strike on lane 10. Can he get this one over? Oh, right in the object, 8 in the strike. His fills are 10, 7, 8 on his strikes. 38 through 2. Up 18 in the string, 22 in the match, his biggest lead, 8. 46 through 3. Mark Van Heynigen at 3 10s, and a full house, 2 9s after that. So Mark is due for marks. When you hit 9s and 10s, usually it leads to marks, unless you're me. When I could bowl.
Well, that's why it's a Paul Grant special right there. You can't mark, you just hit it on the 3rd ball.
That was a 110 average one time without bowling practices all the time, just once a week. Friday the mixed league with Rick Kamrowski.
That's pretty solid. Is that back in the fairway days or with
fairway days? Millis was tough house back then. Millis was like in low 100s, mid to late 90s. But that's a tough house, not like now.
That's what I hear. Yeah, Steve Reno's done a good job bringing that place back to life.
Oh wow! What a shot for Ruggiero, spare, a dandy. 3 marks in the string. 56 in the ball through 4. Class C, folks, Class C.
Oh, we got to see Danny Finn's wonderful mug again. So he goes down for that pin that escaped.
And since those 2 spare 4s in the first, he has a spare 8 in the second, a strike 10, a strike 7. Here in the third, a strike 8 and a spare 10.
Dan Finn gets a standing ovation. That's our commissioner right there.
We had to pay him to do that.
How about it?
Oh, look at that shot. 9, a tap with a 4.
He is found it, locked in right now.
Krista kicked in the butt. It's paid off.
How about it?
Bang! 65 through 4, 75 and a ball through 5. Class C, folks, Class C.
Outstanding half right there. Only pins he left on the deck were
Class A bowlers, get up for these semi-pro bowlers. They're trying to get to your level.
I think he only missed one object that whole half, Paul. That was on his third ball on a tough split.
That was incredible bowling. I've covered Justin many times this year. Awesome bowling, and Mark Van Heineken's had a great second half of the season.
Threw 10 balls, hit 9 objects, hit him well too.
Back to Duncan.
Mark Van Heineken trying to answer right there, drops a huge 9 drop right there. Once again, that pesky 6-pin. He can't quite get it over that first ball, but he's got a beautiful piece of wood lined up to take it. Got to cash in right here, especially after that blitz that
Red line to
Justin put
Harvard.
on. Good night. Mark Van Heineken, first spare of the string.
Well, you can't say good night. We got 2 more matches, Class B and Class A next.
He put that pin to bed, though. 58 in a ball
Just
for
his
Mark Van
fourth-
Heineken in the
sorry,
6th.
Just his 4th spare of the match, Duncan.
Yeah,
But the pinning has kept him in it.
pin to win. This guy, as I said, deadly accurate. He does not throw the hardest ball, but he throws a really, really good accurate ball. And that's more than half the battle. Oh, no, he's going to be off the object right there. Tough 2-fill.
Stop watching my videos.
Half Worcester. I didn't know they let your videos on the internet, Paul.
They have my Candle Pins for Cash. The last strike in Candle Pins for Cash in 1980 when I was with somebody.
Oh, okay.
My only claim to fame.
Mark Van Heineken, how about it? Wow, puts a great bid on it. But once again, that 6-pin. He's going to have nightmares about this pin right here, as it wiggles and will not go. Tell you, if this was a 9-pin tournament, it's got to be dominating. Wouldn't even need to hit this one over. We got to wait for this wood to settle right here.
Class B next, by the way, Jim Hunter, brother John Hunter, #1 seed, Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Probably the 2nd CPL bowler, win a title today.
Yeah.
Takes #2 seed, John Alosa, with Dan Castle, myself, on the play-by-play. Next on Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
He's an outstanding. Jim Hunter's an outstanding bowler. He beat me fair and square up at CPL earlier. Twice this year, actually, but in the playoffs most recently. Took me to school.
69 through 7 and here in the middle string. 1 below the minimum.
After that, we got an absolute barn burner. Josh Daly and Joey Lister for the Class A
The
championship.
freight train, Joey Lister.
That's going to be just a ridiculous match.
Taylor would be the favorite, obviously, average-wise, but boy, Joey Lister can.
Never count Joey Lister out of anything.
The first week of the season threw a 166 and 144 against Bruno DeFeo on a 14-0 sweep. It was like 138, 134 after 1, and he went off the rails.
Yeah. Josh Daly, one of the best bowlers in the world right now.
Absolutely.
But Joey Lister, just an outstanding pinner, throws a really good ball, a lot of rotation on it. Mark Van Heineken tries to give it a great ride. Can't quite carry the horseman today. This time it's only the 7-pin left standing. He's going to be all over it, though, for another 10. Great pinning, but he's going to need more than pinning at this point as he's facing down the barrel of a big 75 and a ball half.
4 10s, 3 9s, and a spare 2.
79 through 8. Mark Van Heineken, he's only gained 2 pins on fill, so he's only left 4 on the deck.
And Justin Ruggiero's on the mark, 75 and a ball next.
Yeah, he can equalize right here. Mark Van Heineken's 8. Oh, how about this for a tough split right here? Throws a great pocket ball. 5, 7, 8. Tough piece of wood here to make it work.
Well, it's better there than up high, I think.
Yeah, I don't like the wood here anyways.
I don't
The
either.
way you hit this shot, you either be super full on the 5-pin and have it shoot over, or what I like to do is you be light on the 5-pin, you cut it over to the 7 and you catch the 8 on the way. This wood's going to make it really challenging. He's going to try and go way over. Wow! Mark Van Heineken, outstanding shot. Spin to win, baby.
Royalty
Goes and catches
fees,
it.
royalty fees for that wow.
No. Great spare. Mark Van Heineken, his 2nd spare. That one in style. 89 and a ball through 9.
2nd spare of the 3rd, 5 in the match. Looking for a good fill.
Yeah, if he can do 8, another right here. How about a pocket? A hair heavy. You're going to drop 7. Tough leave here. The 6, 7, 10. Puts him at 86 through 9. 96 through 9. Apologies. That's math. I'm sure Cory has it right up.
That wood, was okay. It was close.
Yeah,
it was
no,
close.
it was just in the gutter.
I thought there was a piece on the lane, a little bit on the side, but it didn't quite get
No,
there.
it was still just barely in the gutter, but it served as a roadblock anyways. Those 2 pins won't count. The best he can do is an 8 box right here, picking up the 7-pin. And of course he's going to get it. Mark Van Heineken pins like no other. 104, 3rd string, great finish. for Mark Van Heynigen.
That puts an even 300, a 100 average. The 106 bowler, Mark Van Heynigen, gets a giggle.
Is that his son or something?
And Justin Ruggiero on fire. 75 and a ball through 5.
Shout out Zachary, watching from home right now.
How's Sam the Cat doing?
So 300 even for Mark Van Heynigen through his first 3. 100, 196, 104. Paul Grant coming up for the next 5.
Thanks, Duncan MacDougall. Second half for Justin Ruggiero on the bonus 4. A 79 half.
It's not terrible.
Dan Castro join me on the next match.
We got a good crowd here watching the ACST finals right now.
That one sailed left.
The names and faces of ACST. Anthony Caron's here.
Great food, great pizza. Pretzel bites are awesome. Beer and wine. Harvard Lanes, 204 Ayer Road, A-Y-E-R, Harvard, Massachusetts. Not Harvard University, Harvard, Massachusetts. Ruggiero, tough 4. It's golf season 4. You ever get 4 in a row 3 times, 4, 4, 4?
Not to my knowledge.
Well,
that
not
would
Millish,
be,
not Millish, you won't.
No, that would be a disappointing run right
So,
there.
despite that spare 2 by Mark, he gains 8 pins there. So Justin's up 83-60 through 6 completed boxes here in the third of 5.
Yep, 27 pin lead thus far in total. The only one that matters is total.
Overtime if we tie after 5. Off to left, a half Worcester. Gotta love that shot.
And once again, he's all over that 3-pin right now, trying to make it work on lane 9. He's been struggling. Only 2 marks on lane 9 thus far. Lane 10's been his wheelhouse thus far.
He had twice as many strikes as Mark Van Heynigen during the season. Oh, that's Paul Grampo, another half Worcester right.
Oh, no.
Brutal. He had 44 strikes, 189 spares, 167 10 boxes, and a 44% perfect box percentage. Mark had 47% perfect box percentage. And head pin hit, and after all that, a 9. That's a wow 9.
That is an outstanding out ball right there. He needed that to keep his momentum
That could have
alive.
been 2 4s in a row.
Yeah, he just had 2 5s in a row in the 6th and 7th last string too. So trying not to make history repeat itself, he does a good job.
92-69 in the third, up 23 in the string, 27 in the match. On Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, free of charge. Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
He's facing 35 pins in the next 3. That one got away. Oh, we got a pin in the gutter.
That's down.
It's the 10.5 pin left standing.
Kevin Burns would probably play that shot for a second ball.
All right, that was a good one.
Oh, he got it! See, Kevin, if you go for the pins, you get it down.
Gets them all but the one in the gutter, and that one's already gone.
Kevin's such an easy target.
Boom, baby.
What a shot for a spare. I need more sleep. 102 to ball through 8. 10 strings of Big 20 yesterday. 9-pin tournament, almost 6 hours. That was crazy. Ruggiero crossing over, a check mark. -1. Whittling 3, 6-10.
That looked like it was going to be a lot worse. It mixed well. Those active sidewalls, those new sidewalls, showing what they're made of.
3-pin gets relocated slightly to the right.
3.5 pin.
Oh, he missed again.
If that 3-pin was where it was supposed to be, that's gone.
The 7 fill 109 through 8.
It'll be open in the 9th.
4 spares, 1 strike. And that is
Get
a
over.
slow motion
Yeah.
Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Put a buck in, Justin. He's been given $1 all year to count for cancer on Paul Grant specials. Lemon drops and spares and strikes all year. 119 through 9. This is Class C, folks. Class C.
Yeah, he's really come alive these past 2 strings. Looking to keep it going right here.
7 spares, 3 strikes to the match. The number 2 seed out of Academy Lanes Pub 125 Hero Mass.
Not that pin. That pin's supposed to stay up. Oh, tough break. What does he have here, Paul?
He's got the 5-9 in the middle and corner post. And 2 pieces to try to drill over.
Go far right. Give it a ride. How about it? Red lines it. Shoves it back. I wanted to be right so that it could maybe spin something over. Make the 5-pin scoot over into the 7.
9, how about a 128 third string, getting better and better. 90, 110, 128. 328 to 300, a 28-pin lead from Justin Ruggiero over Mark Van Heynigen. 2 strings to go on Candlepin Corner, the Class C championship match. on the ACST Facebook page and Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Paul Grant, Duncan MacDougall from beautiful, newly renovated Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Massachusetts.
Scores are confirmed.
Yep,
Thank you,
120,
Greg.
104.
Thank you, Greg Gouillard.
Okay, back to Duncan MacDougall.
Why don't you take this one,
All right,
actually, Paul?
I got it. Ready to go. 4 string underway. And you do the next 10 boxes.
I'll get Justin, and then we'll swap back for the last one. Okay?
Yep, you got it. Heynigen, 1, 2, 10. Back to lane 10.
I'm here to keep you honest more than anything.
Oh, what a try.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, I appreciate it.
That pin was inches away from catching the 10.
Honesty is the best policy, but sometimes it gets you in trouble.
That's fine. I'll take the smoke.
High piece of wood, and doinks it for a 10.
Oh,
Start the 4th.
Catches it off the wall the fun way.
Of course, a 10 bucks.
The fun way. Mark Van Heynigen pinning excellently.
I knew this guy's a great guy when I met him. His birthday's in July, so I knew he was a good guy.
Oh, there you go. Only left
So mine's July 27. Joe Logan Gingras the 28th. Rod Ficarra Senior Excellence the 26th. His is July 29th. Got a small straight Yahtzee streak going here.
Yeah.
On the crossover, 5-7-10. The Matt Susi special, but Matt made it without wood.
Just not getting the breaks right now. He's still throwing a good ball, but this is a doozy.
Missed everything. His father got him into 10-pin bowling. He averaged 195, his peak average.
Wow.
Mark was 40 until he switched to Candlepin around 2019.
A little easier to throw a Candlepin ball than a 10-pin ball.
It's a sport for all ages, an unbelievable sport. Check out Candlepin Bowling, folks. Fall leagues are forming as well here at Harvard Lanes in your local bowling center. 8 that time, 18 through 2 in the 4th of 5. Championship match. Jim Hunter, number 1 seed. Number 2 seed, John Alosa next. Class B championship match later today. Number 1 seed, Josh Daly. Number 5 seed, the Freight Train, Joey Lister. Class A championship match later, all on Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
First washout I've seen in a while from either bowlers. Maybe the first one yet. It's the half Worcester plus the 5.
Same spot.
Field goal. Not what he wants. Great for football, not for bowling.
Uses Epco Urethane 2.6 reds and Cobra 2.7 bowling balls. That's a 7.
It's interesting that he uses 2 different weights. Most bowlers stick to 1.
25 through 3. They use 2.6s here, I was told the other day.
Okay. I'd believe it. Wood lanes, you generally want to use the urethanes.
All new bowling balls here, 2.6 in the lanes, 2.7 for most of the pro balls. Some use 2.6, some use 2.5s.
I've seen 2.4s out there.
There are 2.4s out there still, 2.4 to 2.7 in the range. And look at this sleeve, the 9 and the 10. That wood to the right is too far away.
Of note, I think Danny Harris uses 2.4s. It's either 2.5 or 2.4. He uses a very light ball.
Craig Holbrook used 2.6s for a long time. He had a 121 average. He finally switched after 8 years to 2.7. His average went to 129 the next year.
I believe that.
He's using the wood, but in the channel.
Father Time's almost undefeated, but Craig Holbrook's giving him a run for his money right now.
Won the Mixed World Championship with his team with Josh Daly and so many others.
A couple days after winning the Mass State title, too. That man is on it.
Ambassador of the game. Him and Bob Wickham, 2 ambassadors of the game. 2 great class acts all the way. The way they handle themselves on and off the lanes. Well, all bowlers need to emulate those 2 guys.
2 of my favorite guys to bowl with and against.
Van Heynigen a 9, 34 through 4 in the 4th. Needs a mark. Could use a mark.
I've had the pleasure of bowling with Craig Holbrook in a couple of tournaments, and they've both been just outstanding events.
Van Heynigen on the nose and let's split.
Wow.
Maybe.
Oh, break up, get over.
4 leads to the 7, 3-6, got a chance.
He threw his hands up. Now he's got to see if he can reset himself and come back. It's a different mentality now.
And speaking of Craig Holbrook, he admires him in Waters World, Justin Waters. Ryan Millis.
How about it?
But he got it. Split the upright spare on the board. 44 in the ball through 5 in this championship match.
It's a great way to sit. Mark Van Heynigen didn't get any breaks. Finally gets one and makes it. That's stones right there. That's hard.
6 spares in the match for the number 7 seed who's caused havoc. Knocked out the 1, 2, and the 3 seed.
Greg.
Justin Ruggiero, play-by-play with Duncan MacDougall.
Thank you very much. Justin coming up after getting real hot. 128. He's back on his favorite lane, lane 10. 7 marks thus far on this one. How about a spread eagle?
Had a lot of these in the first string.
Yeah, they've since broken off of it, but Justin decided to find it again. Too accurate, too perfect, as you can be in this game. Justin Scally in the building. Oh, man. Another great bid. He's going to take out 8 total. That spread eagle. He takes out the whole right side and the 4-pin to fall. The 2 and the 7 left. He's going to wait for that wood to settle. That wood's shouldn't be a factor unless something really weird happens.
Supposed to wait for it to stop anyway.
And bang. Nice 9.
All right, Dan Castle doing the play-by-play of my next match with the B division. Jim Hunter and John Aleci. Dan.
Right, that's correct. We will be.
So your bowling days are pretty much over. You're trying to win a championship. You're
Hold
going down.
on, hold on.
So you're tanking it to go down lower and lower and win the championship, huh?
That's right. Well, we'll
Going
see
from
what
B
happens.
to C to D.
I'm going to be in the kids' league next. All against the 5-year-olds.
We were teammates for years. You left my team and you won the championship the year after. Thanks a
know.
lot.
Well,
Thanks a lot, Dan.
We knew what our weak link was. Made a difference. Had to get a good bowler in there.
You gotta get one zing at me, right?
That's right. There you go.
Oh, what a shot!
Wow, Justin Ruggiero. What a beautiful spare. The reverse check mark. It goes.
All right, Dan, we'll see you next match.
Yep, I'll be here.
Class B championship, Dan Council, myself.
19 in the ball. Justin Ruggiero back on it right here.
8 spares, 3 strikes in the match for the number 2 seed. Represent Academy Lanes Pub 125. The DeBurro family do a great job of the mixed worlds last weekend, as usual.
He's gotten 8 of those marks on lane 10. He loves it over here. Let's see if he can fill this one up. How about it? Good night. Wow, what a monster ball. Tough break right here. 5, 9, 10. 7 fill, 26 through 2. A lot of wood on the deck to play with, though. This should go if he gets it nice and high. One in the middle. He goes for it. Oh, and he cuts it off the wall. Beautiful. Last pin to fall was the 9. Somehow, some way, something came off the wall and slid it over. 2 in a row. Justin Ruggiero, 36 and a ball.
Try to take control of the match here in the 4th. What a great season Mark Heynigen's had also. And what a job he's done causing all kinds of havoc in the playoffs.
Yeah, he fought back from inheriting a tough record, came in and snuck into the playoffs and has just defeated Goliath after Goliath. But Justin is no slouch either. Good night, wow! Strike on double spare. 3 in a row, Justin Ruggiero with a 20 bucks. 46 through 3, 56 and a 2 balls after 4.
A product of the Kids Bowl free program. You may call your next witness.
It's paying off in dividends right now.
4 strikes to match for a Class A 120 average bowler. It's 0.9 strikes per string, 3.1 spares.
Yeah,
Stats
so
by Candlepin Bowling Network.
He's slightly over par in terms of that. He's Class C.
You can make me say it again, aren't you, huh?
Class C, folks, Class C.
You know, in a lot of the Pro Bowls, they get to that high level, they kind of forget what it's like being a C or D or B bowler. These guys are hungry just like they are.
Oh, they're fighting.
They're getting their streaming, they're getting the name out there, they're getting recognized.
Yeah.
How many bowlers you see moving up the ranks into Class A from B to A? And you see a lot of bowlers going from C to B. Sometimes they go backwards, but a lot of bowlers have elevated their game because of it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Look at J.J. Chirigney, for example. Look at Ryan Salfall's done. Logan Gingras.
Yeah. Wow, another one. Another spare. Spare on strike that time. 2 20 boxes in a row. 66 through 4 is 76 in a ball. Through 5.
What do you say, Duncan?
What an outstanding half. Wow.
I say Class C, folks. Class C.
76 and a ball. Mark Van Heynigen going to have a tough answer ahead of him right now.
Update from Kevin Burns before he steals all my Tic Tacs.
Well, I'm going to steal your
You must need them. It dispenses automatically. You need Kevin. 5 will probably come out.
All right, so I'm going to do 2 games here. Justin win 10 hairpin hits, 4 splits, 1 9 drop. Made the 1 9 drop that he had. Plus 2 makeable spares, made 1. 7 spares in 2 strikes within 2 games.
The 5-pin just went on a walkabout. I don't know if you heard that.
He got 1 spare. Back to back after spare 8, 52 at the half, 62 in the ball through 6. I'd rather have a Van Heynigen.
Good Lord.
Kevin, real quick. Wait till this fill first. Lane 9. Could this be his favorite lane? That looks good. On the nose, 8.
Wow, 8 and another. Mark Van Heynigen racking them up.
3 in the 6, spare chance. His fills earliest 7, 5, 5, 2, 7. All of a sudden, back-to-back spare 8s. 70 through 6 in the 4th of 5. For another one.
That's gone.
Just
Oh, my
missed it.
goodness.
Denied 3 in a row. That close. Kevin.
11 headpin hits, 4 splits, 1 9 drop, 4 makeable spares, made 1 of them. Got to 10 for the box. 7 spares and, oh, I'm doing the wrong one. What am I doing? All right.
Scene 1, take 2, action roll. Kevin Burns.
All right, 11 headpin hits, 7 splits, 1 9 drop, made the 9 drop, had 2 makeable spares, 4 spares, no strikes.
Okay. Cut. 4-2 split. 10 that last box, 80 through 7 here in the 4th. Tough split. Give it a try. Can't reach the 8. Heck of a bit again.
If all the pins to stay up, that was not on the list for me.
Married to Mara since 1981. He has an MBA from Western New England College. Here's the wood, and it spins around the other piece for a 9. 89 through 8. 21-year Air Force officer retired. 15 years in high school as a teacher. Lieutenant Colonel in the Air Force.
So this is his best string thus far through 8, but he's going to need a couple more big ones to keep pace. Justin Ruggiero on fire right now.
Nice ball for a strike, 9. Kingpin is the 5.
That is an outstanding pitch right there. Got to have it here. Throw that same ball. Oh,
Missed, and the other one, single pins have hurt him today.
second single missed if I counted correctly.
You would have made that in the conference finals. Not going to make them all, obviously.
No, they were making this game look a little too easy. They got to bring it back down to earth.
Wasn't there 9, 98 through 9, the 4th of 5 championship match. Class B next, followed by Class A after that.
He's been very consistent, but Justin's just been a step ahead these last 3. 2.5, I suppose.
Mark off to the right, 3-9 half west to right.
Ready when they go.
Candlepin Corner on YouTube, free to subscribe.
No better time to make this than right here. Come on. Oh, no.
That's a Paul Grant shot.
He's going to need a big out right here. Pins, pins, pins. If we can get an 8 out of this.
Beautiful ball. He'll take a 7 out of that jam.
It's not terrible, but it's not going to be enough. 105.
Just 405 under his average. And Justin Ruggiero trying to make it a very comfortable lead going to the 5th string. Halfway through the 4th, 76 in the ball. 4 marks in a row after a 9 box to start.
Yeah, big fill here would do wonders. See if he, on this lane, he's been starting on the 2-pin very consistently in his first couple boxes. Let's see if he can bring it back into that pocket.
Great food here, great selection. A lot of appetizers, great pizza, pretzels, a lot more.
Extremely important ball here. He winds up. Oh, wow. On that 3-pin again. Washes out for 4. Puts him at 80 through the half, though. Up 28 in the string, meaning a 56-pin lead through 35 boxes.
And again, the second shot at times has gotten away from him.
It's he's been struggling on lane 9, and most of his struggles have been drifting off onto the left side. I don't know if it's overthrowing or he's struggling to find his spot or what it is.
I think he wants lane 9 to break down. They'll just use lane 10 the rest of the way.
I think he'd be okay with that.
Nice out. That'll be a 7.
Yeah.
Considering.
Good ball, but not what he wanted out of that. Still, it's going to be enough.
87 through 6 in the 4th of 5 Class C championship match from Harvard Lanes 204 Ayer Road, AYER. Birthday parties, corporate events, wedding venues, lane reservations, fall leagues are forming. HarvardLanes.com for more information.
All of a sudden, the lead's trimmed down to 17 in the string, but it's still comfortable, building on that 28-pin lead ahead of time.
Justin spins back for the 1 and 2, 4-7-9. He's got bunch formation to the right on the wood. That could still go, but not going to be easy.
Those weren't the pins you want to take. You want to be relatively high on this piece of wood over on the right side. See if he can give it a ride.
V-shaped wood in the middle. Can he pick it up? He does!
Wow, off the wall. What a spare. Justin Ruggiero, 97 in a ball.
Brilliant performance by the number 2 seed, Justin Ruggiero.
Just dazzling bowling right now.
For the second string in a row, 4 spares, 1 strike.
He's been getting one mark a string on lane 9. Let's see if he can break the trend right here.
He goes left, and he'll get 5.
Yeah, that ball won't help right there, but it's all wired a little bit. He's got the 1, 3, 7, 9, 10. The 9 and the 10 have a piece of wood behind the 3. That should take them both. 102 through 6. No, that's not the ball.
102 through 7. Now the 1-7-10 Augusta, Maine special. Lousy lead, but a great name for a bowling center. Mark Harry's done wonders up there in Augusta, Maine, the 1-7-10 Sports Center.
And he does what many bowlers do and takes out the 1. 110 through 8. Justin Ruggiero on one right
2
now.
blocks to go in the final string. Is right now a 21-pin lead in the string.
Puts him at 49 for the match.
But don't forget, he had a 38-pin lead against Spencer Aleci late in the season, and it cost him first place. But it worked out for him so far. He's in the finals.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
steals a bunch. The back door, 7.
That's that power ball doing wonders for you. He's going to turn around and say, oh my goodness.
1, 2, 3. For his 5th spare. No.
Yeah, it's tough when you throw a ball that far out and you get a break like that. It's so tough to find it again. Head pin, toughest single to hit, and that's why right there. Justin Ruggiero.
He'll take a 9.
Yeah.
119 through 9.
He's tied his last string through 9 pins, through 9 string.
Don't forget,
9 boxes.
Mark Van Heynigen had a 142 against Brandon Martins in that conference finals at Ryan's and Millis.
Yeah, he's going to need something like that here.
And with new sidewalls here, you can get big scores here.
Yeah,
But so far, his biggest game is this string.
Yeah, he hasn't had more than 2 marks a string yet. He'll need something as Justin Ruggiero throws a nice power ball. He's got a tough break right here. The 3 and the 7. Some great wood, though. Look at it cozy up to the 3. Oh, it's perfect now. He redlines this. It should go.
For another spare.
Justin,
He
pow.
got it. 5 spares, 1 strike in the 4th. Wow. Who is this guy? 3 years of Candlepin bowling. Justin Ruggiero.
129 and a ball. This ball right here. Let's see it.
12 spares, 3 strikes in the match.
It's a good one.
Bounces 7.
How about 8? Oh,
7
no.
it is. What a string. 136 for Justin Ruggiero. What a performance. His last 2, 128, 136. 4 in a row going up the ladder. 90, 110, 128, 136. 464 through 4.
All of a sudden, it's a 59-pin lead for Justin Ruggiero. Paul, can you confirm scores real quick?
136. Yep. 104 you have? Scores confirmed. So final string to go. Duncan MacDougall with the call.
All right, Mark Van Heynigen, tough break on that first ball, not quite where he needed. That second ball is immaculate, though. Nudges the 3-pin, though, and it will not fall.
Duncan, you do a great job, man.
Thank you. You as well, Paul. We have a good time up here.
You certainly do.
Trying to put on a show. It's all for the fans, right?
That's right.
For the fans and for the bowlers. Good 10 box, Mark Van Heynigen.
Just need a bunch of marks.
Yep.
Might need a double strike along the way.
He's going to need something crazy. Hasn't thrown a lot of strikes, but he's going to need to pull some out right here.
But to
Go
get
a long way.
But to get to the finals, after beating the top 3 seeds in the playoffs,
Yeah,
remarkable.
he's
Remarkable.
Going on the road for all 3, too.
You know, if he doesn't win, he'll get $300. If he can pull it off, he'll get $700 in that championship trophy that Jeff Little will hand out, the defending champion from last season.
Great pitch right there, Mark Van Heynigen. He has the triangle 4 left standing. The 4, 7, 8. I don't like triangles, but something tell me Mark likes it. Oh, no! How about it? Triangles, tricky triangles will not go. That's why I hate them right there. They'll look great out of the hands. They'll look great when they hit the pins, and somehow, some way, that 7-pin said, no, I'm all set. I'm going to stick around.
Another 10 for Mark.
10s are good, but marks are needed.
Mark enjoys pickleball, live music, exploring Cape Cod, a scorekeeper for youth ice hockey as well. He played baseball and bowling growing up, obviously. Also 10-pin.
He also enjoys perfect boxes, apparently. A lot of 10s for this man.
But a great season and a great guy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the way he's throwing the ball today as he gets 9 on his first ball. 5-pin left standing. There's wood next to it. Let's see if it sticks around. It should. It's a nice guide now. He's just got to be anywhere low on it or go right at the pin. I believe he sees daylight. You should as well as the viewers. Yep, all day. Goes right around it. Who needs wood? Nice. 30 in a ball. Mark Van Heynigen stays perfect in his 5th string.
I mean, how many 10 bucks do you have? He has a lot of 10s again
It's
today.
ridiculous right now.
1 in the first. He had 5 in a row in the second, 6 overall. That's 7. 3 in a row in the third.
And then another.
4 there. That's what?
11.
11.
And 12. 13.
15.
14, 15 bucks.
He had
10
15 in the
bucks.
conference finals at Ryan's Millis against Brandon Martins.
Yeah, he's looking to one-up that. Oh, that's not what the shot he needed right there. He's got the Cory right as he picks up 5 on his fill. 35 through 3. Van Heynigen makes a good bid, just a hair heavy. So he plows the head pin back into the 8-pin. 3-pinner left standing. 36-10. And no, plucks it through. First 2 pins left standing of this one. 43 through 4. Not bad bowling, but when facing a big league like this, he's going to need some help.
56% of head pin. He was 76% last week. I mean, 76% was out of this world.
That's insane. That's good for an A bowler.
But 56 is good for a C bowler.
It's great for a C bowler. It's just not enough. Justin Ruggiero putting the hurt on right
I mean,
now.
a Class A bowler in Channel 5 was between 68 and 72%.
Yeah. All right, baby split plus the 5 here. Mark Van Heynigen. It's a little wired. Let's see if he can go. Gone. Mark Van Heynigen, big spare in the 5th.
This guy will never throw a ball away. Never gives up.
No.
And that's why he's in the finals.
Outstanding pinning, outstanding bowler, even better guy. 53 in a ball. Mark Van Heynigen in his last one. 5 boxes to go, plus a fill. Justin Ruggiero up next. Paul Grant with the call.
Thank you very much. He's up 59 coming into this final string. And if he wins, it'll be 2 years in a row. Academy Lanes Pub 125 has a championship trophy for Class C. But Jeff Little moving here to Harvard Lanes in September. Beautiful 14-lane renovated house. Check out the food, beer and wine available, pizza, a whole lot more.
I'm going to throw a few strings myself after this, probably, just to give it a ride. And it's, this looks like a beautiful, beautiful house. I'm excited.
It's just incredible. It's like walking. It's like, wow.
It's got a little old school feel still.
Ruggiero goes left again. A lot of his second balls, you notice, have gone left today. But when he's been in the pocket, he's been burying in those strikes.
Yeah, not a lot over to the right. He's either living on that 2-pin or just dominating the pocket.
Chucks out the 3 and then comes back to the 1 for a rare 8 in that situation.
Excuse me, how did that happen?
Yep. That puts him at 8 through 1 here in the 5th and final string. If there's a tie somehow, a 1-string roll off until somebody wins.
It's this 36, 37 mile an hour ball coming back for that one right there.
Down 2 in the string of 57 in the match up against a 53 plus 1/2 for Mark Van Heynigen.
Yeah, he can pin out right here and find himself pretty comfy, but he can't be throwing balls away. Not that he threw that one away, it just didn't quite catch.
1-2-7-8 on lane 10, his favorite lane today.
Yeah, let's see if he can show us why right here. This would be a heck of a shot.
For a spare. No, good try, just
wow.
missed the 7.
He sent 2 things over there too, just didn't carry.
Thought that 8 was going to roll into the 7, but it just fell flat.
I thought so too.
Justin barely got it for a 10, it counts.
Put it to bed.
Living on the edge. 18 through 2, down 2 in the string, still have 57 in the match, in the driver's seat to win the trophy and $700. Stay tuned for post-game interviews and then the championship trophy presentation by the defending champ, Jeff the Laser Little. And Justin Scallon at tennis bowl with Jeff Little at Mason's Leominster before they closed. Kevin Burns, mechanic there.
Yep.
also.
I think the moment might be getting to him a little bit. He hasn't found the head pin yet on that first ball.
127 right side 610. The number 2 seed. Missed left. 1-7 again, right side 610. Try to get a couple here.
I'd hit the head pin if I were him.
I still go with the head pin here too. I got too much pride.
you have a good chance of picking up 3.
Not that time.
All right.
$7, 25, down 10 the string. It's down to 49 in the match. He's had some tough finishes in the season.
8s, 9s, and 10s all the way through. He's going to have to make Mark do something crazy, but he can't let off the gas here. A couple marks would put it away.
Ruggiero in the head pin, a 3-2 split.
Oh, see, that's what happens. You finally start finding a good ball. The pins are going to be like, no, not yet, not yet. You got to keep throwing that good ball. Then it might start to break up for you. See if he can put it together here for 3.
Give it a ride. Could go for a ride, but didn't get to the East Coast.
If that wood wasn't there, that was a really good bit at it. The wood just kind of absorbed all the energy from that ball. Sent right over.
8 that time. 33 through 4, still up 49 in the match.
Yeah, a lot of pins left on the deck right now, though.
His son, Dominic, won a Massachusetts State Youth Tournament in 2023, earning him a scholarship. Again, it's down the Kids Bowl free program.
See him looking around right now. He's really looking to center himself, find something. I'll tell you, it's not out here. It's up there. It's on the lanes. It's in your head. Come right back. Find that pocket.
Like that, crossing over, breaks the diamond in the triangle. He's got the 3 right, 5 left. A great chance for a spare.
There you go. That's his best ball of the half so far.
And Mark Van Heynigen's on a spare next, 53 and a ball.
Yeah, this would be huge right here.
Missed it.
All right. Get 10. Get 10.
Mark has a chance. He was down 27 to Brandon Martins in the conference finals early on.
I hear his wife in the back trying to root him on right now. Keep his cool.
9, disappointing 42 half. He's down 11 in the string plus a ball.
Yeah,
He's
Mark,
up 48 in the match. 5 blocks to go in the Class C championship match in its second season. Paul Grant, Duncan MacDougall, Kevin Burns along with Cory Aleci on the controls. Greg Ruggiero official scorekeeping.
Mark Van Heynigen. Let's see if he can put together 4 marks or so. Make him sweat.
We're on Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, free of charge. Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Follow their Skins podcast. And also later on the WON Sports Television Network, like Candlepins for Cancer.
Tell you, when you're down this much like Mark is, you just got to go out there and just start bowling for fun. See what you can put together. That's a good pitch.
Back to Kep Duncan.
All right, tough break right there on a really good ball. He's got a 2-2 split. The 3 and the 6 on one side, the 4 and the 7 on the left. Puts him at a 49 half. And, oh my goodness, an unbelievable bit at the spare. The wood did no favors as it left the 7-pin standing. That is killer. Threw 2 good balls, didn't get the break. That's Candlepin bowling, folks. And a 10 box.
Of course it's a 10.
Yeah, we've seen that song and dance before.
That's why he's in the finals.
This man pins like no other.
59 through 6 in his final 4 boxes of his season. He's going to need some help. He's going to have to go on the offensive. No defense, obviously. Got to get a double strike.
No defense in bowling.
It might be enough.
Yeah, we'll see if he can find 1 strike right here at least. How about it? Mark Van Heynigen throws a good pitch and gets nothing for it. Parallel pins, the 5, 6, and also the 8, 9, 10.
You could say he has 2 triangles in a sense. Either the 5, 8, 9 or the 6, 9, 10.
Stacked triangles. There's no words for this, Lee. This is a mess. Let's see if he can put something together here. Goes outside, exactly where you need to be on the 5-pin, and it just cuts right through the 6 and the 9.
Gets a giggle out of that one. A great attitude.
Yeah, that's a funny one right there. Nothing you can do. He threw a perfect ball twice now. Hasn't gotten the result, and he's going to pin out right here for a beautiful 10.
What's that give him, like 17 10s down the match?
17 now.
17
yep.
10 boxes. Unbelievable.
And counting.
Yep. But need marks to win the championship.
Yeah. Tell you, he probably has more perfect boxes than Justin, but sorry about that, folks. Paul's just catching cords over there. And Mark Van Heynigen, he's going to be off the head pin that time. He's going to get it anyways, though. 3-pinner left standing. The 3, wow, look at these pins move. The 3, the 6, and the 10. All right, some tricky wood in front of this 3-pinner right here. Let's see if he can give it a ride. The B-bowlers have started warming up for their match. Wow, what a spare. Mark Van Heynigen stays perfect this half. Drills it, 79 in a ball. He's going to basically need to mark out to make Justin sweat right here.
3 marks in the 5th.
79 in a ball.
10 spares, no strikes in the match.
That's the Mark Van Heynigen way. Only 22 on the year. I'm telling you, one right here would do wonders. That's the good pitch for it. Get over. No! 5-pin left standing. 9 fill, though. So with a 5-pin with a piece of wood in front. Should be able to drive it right back.
Fills a 5, 6, and 9 here in the 5th.
88. And no, he goes wide.
Missed a few of those today.
That's tough right there.
And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Duncan, is there ever a good time for that?
No.
Well, unless you've already clinched it.
No. I'm sorry, folks. I actually had it wrong. He's doing 10 pins better. I had it completely wrong. So that was 98 through 8 and a 108. That was a 10 box, correct?
Yes.
Thank you very much. 108 through 9. I was about to say, I know he has more. That doesn't make sense. 108 through 9, and
Justin Ruggiero's going to win the championship. It's not official. Not official yet.
no, he doesn't need many pins to get there, though. We'll do the score. We'll do the calculations once Mark finishes this box right here.
So right now, Mark is up 7 in the match, not including Justin's boxes yet.
Yeah, so that's most likely going to do it.
Justin's going to win it. It's going to do it in the first 2 boxes, 3 the worst.
Barring absolute catastrophe. And Mark Van Heynigen is going to get his last pin of the season, an 8 box for a 116, a great finish. Sadly, it's not going to be enough. He finishes 521 on the day.
And Justin Ruggiero, Joe Vieira won Class D with a 5.11 earlier. Great crowd on hand because a thunderous applause. Mark Van Heynigen beat the 1, 2, 3, but cannot beat the number 2 seed Justin Ruggiero here in the championship match. What a season!
I'll tell you, that was. He may not have gotten very many marks, but that was an outstanding display of pinning for Mark Van Heynigen.
Magic number is 16 pins for Justin Ruggiero. It needs 16 pins in 5 boxes. Try and do it here in this 6 box. Right down the middle. Look at this, a strange leave. 3 right, 2, 7, 8. Another ridiculous leave.
Paul, I don't know if I've ever seen this one before.
No, I've seen a lot of crazy ones today.
This is a extended parallel.
I like
pins.
the wood though. It won't go.
The wood doesn't like you.
And how often do you see this one?
I've seen this one before after 2 balls, but that was 2, 3, 7, 8.
A 7, 49 through 6, 4 boxes to go. Stay tuned for the Class B championship match. Number 1 seed Jim Hunter, Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Number 2 seed out of Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire, John Alosa. Next on Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
Paul Grant, Dan Castle on the call. That's going to be a treat.
Duncan, a pleasure and honor to be with you again.
Oh, it's always fun, Paul. Appreciate you having me on. Appreciate the guys at Candlepin Corner, Danny Finn for asking me. It's been great day. Outstanding match that we've gotten to watch. Justin's sure taking his time clinching, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to make it interesting.
Hopefully not too interesting. There you go.
Not there yet.
No, he needs what, 3 pins?
Yep, 56 through 7, 3 blocks to go. Magic number is 2 pins, 3 boxes. But what a great season for Mark Van Heynigen. We'll talk to both bowls in the championship presentation next on Candlepin Corner. A lemon drop, not there yet. A buck.
Yeah, he's sure making it interesting. The crowd's cheering him on for that one. Let's see if he can get another one and tie the match. He's just having fun up there. This is a victory.
Oh, another one, same spot. Charge him again. He can't clinch it yet. Hold on, folks.
Oh, no. I said it's got to be catastrophe to make it happen.
It's not done yet. The lemon dropped 3 times.
57.
1 pin in 2 boxes, 6 channel balls, and we're going to overtime. Wouldn't that be strange? A rare 1. What a wacky game. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling, folks.
That was cursed.
Unbelievable.
That was cursed. There it is.
And he's won it. Justin Ruggiero is your Class C championship winner. 2 years in a row, going to Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Listen to the crowd.
He earned it. Those middle three strings, he just erupted.
Sometimes it's a letdown. He had 84 against that match against Spencer Aleci, and Spencer had a 126. It cost him first place, but he wins the championship.
Yeah, he's going to be lucky to hit 84 here, too.
Lucky to get 70.
65 through 9.
I think a mental letdown, obviously. You have that big 59-pin lead. There's obviously a letdown.
The important thing about this last ring is not how much he bowled, it's the fact that it was enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. Trying to keep that average down for next year or something. I don't know.
If that was Bill Belichick, I'd be chewing him up. 10 laps around the building.
Yeah, leave no doubt. Come on.
Do your job.
All right, he'll be open in the string, but
Hooks it. Lob. No good. 8. No good. Wave it off an 8 box. It's a giggle. 73. Didn't need it. Season low string. And at the end, he wins it only by 16?
I believe so.
537. So he wins it by 16 after all that. Mark wins it by 43. 116 to 73. Justin Ruggiero wins the championship match for Class C.
537.
Duncan MacDougall, pleasure working with you again.
Always
We'll see you
pleasure.
soon.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for the championship presentation after the interviews next on Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Mark and Heynigen, you won that by 43, You only lost by 16. I think there's a letdown, obviously, by Justin at the end. But, boy, 17 10-pin hits. You were pinning really well. The single pins hurt you today. You got a lot of tough splits. You beat the 1 seed, the 2 seed, and the 3 seed to get to the finals at a 500 record during the season. What a performance all year round.
It was a fun ride. I mean, I didn't expect to make it this far. And, to be in this match today, it was a thrill. It was great.
You brought your family and friends here. They did a great job here. Wife Maris here.
Enough, though,
They didn't help enough, huh? So you're gonna blame them, huh?
Yes.
She's in the doghouse.
Yeah, maybe next year.
So you're looking forward to next season?
Oh, yeah.
Class B, right?
It's great. No, I'm staying in C.
C rather than stay in C?
Just going to stay in C.
So now you're gonna win it all next year, right?
Well, we hope.
A 3-letter word in a great season.
Wow.
All right. Mark Van Heynigen, thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul.
All right. Your championship winner, Justin Ruggiero, 2 years in a row, going to Academy Lanes, Haverhill, Mass. What a performance.
Yeah, it was tough sledding at the beginning.
What's up with that fifth string, man?
I knew what I needed. I knew I only needed 16, so then, I lost concentration. I was just kind of messing around a little bit, but we took care of business.
4 strikes to match, deadly again bowling. You've only bowled 3 years, and you won the ACST championship match.
Yep, very proud. I just had a lot of support here. My whole family's here, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone in the stands.
How big is your wife, Krista, been? She kicks your butt all the time. You're not bowling good, right?
Yeah, she gives me an earful most of the time, so it is what it is.
Your son Dominic's bowling really well. He's 14 now in the junior program, doing really well.
Yep, he's 14, almost 15. He's just going to keep rising. He'll be here one day.
Don't you love the Kids Bowl free program? You're a product of that now, in a sense.
Absolutely. I think everyone should take advantage of that.
Thanks for going to Candlepin for Cancer all year round. A 3-letter word for the ACST championship match.
Wow.
All right, Justin Ruggiero wins it. Jeff Little will give the championship presentation. Stay here, Justin. Danny Finn, here you go, the commissioner.
So on behalf of myself and the rest of the ACST committee, congratulations on being the 2023-2024 Class C champion. We do have the inaugural champion to present the trophy.
Here you go, Justin. Congratulations, buddy. You are now the new C champion. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Justin, again. Put that trophy up high. Hang it up high here. Let's hear it for Justin Ruggiero. Stay tuned for Class B next. Number 1, Jim Hunter. Number 2 seed, John Alosa. Next on Candlepin Corner for Kevin Burns, Cory Aleci, and Duncan MacDougall. Paul Grant saying so long for now. Thank you for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling.